Serial numbers help to track item down to each level of warehouse and at the same time track service history for a customer's purchase. 2 criteria if the item is candidate for serial numbers. Is the item a high-value item? Should the item be tracked for security or repair service? Batches used to track groups of items with the common characteristics like date of expiration, manufacturer or the date the item were received into inventory. Management method. You can control this field with 2 options. They are on every transaction and on release only. On every transaction, assign serial numbers for every single unit calls for the system to prompt serial number on every transaction. With this help to exactly track the object from the inventory to the shipping to the customers. Release only means that serial numbers are only required on documents that issue an item out of the warehouse. It gives you the flexibility to not worry about serial numbers inside the warehouse. Inventory counting is a repeated activity that can be done annually, monthly, weekly or even daily depending on the recommendations. By counting the inventory it helps to match the actual items availability and the quantities saved in the system. Cycle counts is the first step in managing physical and inventory. It is process of counting the inventory items within a year based on the schedule so that all of items are counted at least a year. By setting up inventory cycle, you can set cycles for different intervals then set up the cycle count determination to get recommendations. You can use bin location management in order to count an item group or sub-levels of a warehouse that need counting. After doing cycle count, the next is freeze items in order to ensure the item in the selected warehouse or bin it is blocked to any business transaction until the item is ready for the next step, which is the print count sheet, which a document that fill out by the stock takes. In order to count the inventory by using a centralized inventory counting document to record and manage the inventory count. The last step is to post any quantity differences that the stock takes detect. Multiple stock takers. Number of stock takers counting the inventory with the same area and compare each other result after the counting in order to get accurate results. The inventory counting transaction report gives a clear view of the result of the counting details of the item if there are any discrepancies in the counting, and at the same time by doing this report it can give recommendation and assessment that can help to establish more accurate counting process. That's all. Thank you.